I'll be showing you step by step how to set up a welcome email using Mailchimp. So let's dive right into our Mailchimp dashboard here. I'm going to assume you have an account set up already. If you don't, I did a full video on how to do so, but let's dive into this welcome automation. So if we head to automations here, these are automatic emails that are going to be sent out. And we want to do this as we don't want to manually be sending an email out every time someone subscribes. And so you should see it under the most popular section. You can also scroll down to pre-built journeys here, and we can find it here as well. So I'll hit welcome new contacts, and this is going to open up the automation editor. This is just a quick preview of what it's going to look like. But in the top right, we can use this journey. So I'll click continue again to go and actually set it up. So if you haven't used the automation editor before, I'll give you an overview. On the left-hand side, we get our overall actions and rules. So rules are going to be conditionals that help us organize which emails to send. We have if and else, split. The most common one you'll probably be using is the time delay. So you can say 1 hour, 2 days, 2 months after the trigger for this automation happens, you can go and complete one of these actions. In terms of actions, they're sending emails, SMSs, surveys, grouping people, unsubscribing them, and so on. We also get our overall settings, such as giving our journey a name and the marketing objective. So the first thing we want to confirm is trigger. So what triggers this automation? And we can see it's when a customer signs up to our Shopify store. Now, if we're using a pop-up software, we could set that as a trigger as well. So when they go and sign up through that form. Next up, we can go and actually customize our welcome email. So you just have to click into the email here. First up, it's going to ask us to set up some overall parameters, such as who this email is from, the subject line, and the schedule. I recommend you change the subject line to match your brand, but from there, we can select a template for our email design. If I click select template, it's going to give me some pre-built ones here, but included in this free plan, I'm just going to select the minimal one here. If you've made any sales on Shopify, you know how hard it is to keep track of how much profit your store has actually made. That's where a sponsored profit calc comes in, the one-click profit calculator available for your Shopify store. Once set up, all you have to do is select the date range you're looking for to get real-time profit calculations so you can truly understand your store's performance. It includes a ton of different details, analytics, and metrics, and it syncs seamlessly with all your ad accounts, as well as many other cost of goods sold providers. It has different reports you can look into. It all comes with a 15-day free trial so you can test drive everything for yourself. There's a link in the description below to access the Shopify app listing directly. You could also head to the Shopify App Store and search for Profit Calc, and then look for this logo in the top left here. Again, there's a link in the description below. This brings us to our email editor. If you haven't used this before, it's going to consist of our settings and overall content on our left, our preview in the middle, and we can also change whether it's desktop or mobile. In terms of the overall layout, we have the layouts section. So these are going to be our rows here. So if we want to have a full width row, we could also have 2 columns. It's going to depend on the email design. This just makes it easy to organize your content. The blocks are going to be the main section. So they can include things such as headings, paragraphs, buttons, images, Shopify products, and so on. They're quite easy to use. All you have to do is just drag over what you're looking to add. Next up, in terms of changing things, if you just click into any of these elements here, this will change on the left-hand side, allowing us to edit styles, padding, depending on the element. So with our welcome email, we probably want to make sure that we are adding maybe a little bit of a story in here. I could say, welcome to our story. This is a placeholder for writing a detailed version of our brand. Maybe I want to move the image up. I can click on it, hold over this move block, drag it up here. It seemed to cross over. There we go. Now it's a full width. We could add a button text. I could change this to shop now. I could also make it learn more, as maybe this is a welcome email story. You can change the image by clicking into it, clicking add. I'm going to re-upload a version of my logo. And overall, this email customization is just really going to depend on how you want it to look. And overall, I would recommend it matching it to the style of your store. This way there's brand consistency. You can preview this here. We can also send a test in the top right, so you can preview what it actually looks like on any of your devices. From there, you just click save and return to journey. And to confirm this, I would have to set up a free trial here, but that will actually launch our automation. To note, you can also add many different steps to this. Maybe I want to add an additional email, so I could add a 1-week delay. Then I could send an additional email after that. And you can really make this automation as long as you want here to really bring someone into your store's brand. You could also condense it, maybe sending 3 emails in the first week and doing just once a week after. So this concludes the video here on how to set up a welcome email for your Shopify store using Mailchimp. Overall, it's quite easy to set up. And if this video helped at all, I would love it so much if you smashed that like and subscribe button below. And if you have any questions, leave a comment. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.